Okay, your girl back. I know I've been gone for a minute. This is take two because I just have to do this one over. It won't be long. But you see the title. We're going to get right into it. You see the title. You know, Narcs want you to love them like an abusive parent or parents. Because you know that, as a child, you know that your parent or parents are supposed to love you unconditionally, comfort you, take care of you when you're sick, feed you, clothe you, do everything for you, and teach you life, okay? And if you had grown up with an abusive parent or parents, they can abuse you, but the child always go back to the parent for comfort because it's their parent. Whether they just come to the child and be like, oh, mommy didn't mean it, daddy didn't mean it, the child is still going to run and open their arms or want the parent to pick them up if it's a small child or whatever, or, come and comfort them. And, some of these abusive parents might even buy the child something to, put a Band-Aid on the wound that they inflicted. That's how Narcs want you to love them. They want you to love them like a child that was abused by their parents. So, like, no matter what they done, what they do, that you're still going to run to them for comfort. They're going to still have the Band-Aid to fix the wound, or they're still going to supply you what you need after the abuse. They also want to be the parent, but they also want to be a child. I know. Make that make sense. They want to be the parent when they want to be in control, but when a problem occurs, they want to be the child, and then they want you to be the parent to solve all the problems. And even though they are the ones that's causing all the problems, so that's when they want you to go step into the parenting panties, parenting drawers, and they can go suck on a passy and just sit back and watch you fix everything. With a kid and a parent, that's a different thing. But that is how a narc wants you to love them. Sick, ain't it? Because if they want you to love them like you're the child and they're the parent, but also want to go over, and do grown folks things with you, how sick could that be? How sick could they be? And you know how some parents be like, do as I say, not as I do. That's when narcs feel like they can get out there, cheat, do whatever, and they're the parent, and you just have to sit there and obey, and you have nothing to say because they're the parent. You have to sit here and deal with it. I'm going to be the one that abuse you or hurt you, but I'm also going to be the one that comfort you. That's what they do. Think about it. When the narc did something to you, and then later on they come with this fake ass apology, and you fall for it because they breadcrumbing you, with a little bit of niceness, but they're going to go back to the evil that they are. You fall for it. I guess they can fall in the category of Stockholm Syndrome, but I'm talking about a parent and a child. And I'm sure that can, apply to that as well. But when it's your parent, it's just a different type of love. It's just a different type of love because you as a child, you're just thinking that they're going to make everything better. They're going to take care of everything. And, you just have to be a child and they're going to love you. That's how narcs want you to be with them. They want to abuse you, but they also want you to come to them for comfort. Like that abused child by that parent or parents. And most of these narcs have been abused by their parent or parents. And they're trying to just take it out on you or give you a little dose. Give you a little dose of what their parents did to them. Sick-ish. Just really, really sick. Because you might have came from a loving family. You probably got a whooping. But it wasn't what the narc went through. And then you get with a narc and they're jealous of how you were raised, and they don't understand why they was raised the way they were with this abusive parent. But they want to give you a little dose of what they went through as a child growing up, and they start to abuse you. Then you got these ones that, men and women, I'll say that part, The women hate men because their father probably was the abuser, or uncle, or some male figure. And the men because of their mother or some female figure. Most of the time it's the mother that mess up these men, which end up in the closet. Okay? God know you, DL. They can try to fool you as much as they want. But God know they DL. God can see them in the closet. And they use that to mask who they really are. So they can do that. But have you as the photo op. Fire. Have you as the photo op. But the females just like, men don't give a damn. I ain't even going to that. Men don't give a damn if a woman like another woman. They just going to try to interject themselves into that. Unless the woman just totally cutting them off for another woman. And I know a narc that did that. He was such a narc, she just decided just to go that way. Never left. And narc is still what narc was. I'm telling you, I know what narc 1 and 2. Yeah, they ruined these women's lives. And then they tried to move on. But this is the reason why you end up with another narc. You end up with another narc because you have not discovered who you are and you have not healed through things that you've been through in life. That's the hard part when you get done with these clowns. That's the hard part, trying to figure it all out. You could miss somebody like went to Google like, what the hell is this? And Google went and came up with narc. You Google something that got you to where you needed to be knowing about narc. I did. But I'm just saying, it's sad when you can Google, what the hell is this? And Google say, narc. But that's what they are. They want you to be that little abused child that was abused by a parent or parents. And that's the way they show love. Because at the end of the day, if a parent abused and whooped or harmed their child and give them a little bit breadcrumb, like maybe give them a hug or mommy sorry, daddy sorry, or maybe feed them or give them something they need or want, the child is just going to run back to that parent for comfort. And that's what the Narcs want you to do. They want you to run back to them for that comfort of the pain that they ass caused. That they ass called. They Stockholm syndrome. Because they can't get away from that demon that's controlling their ass, that think loves them, that make them do what they do because they took on that demon and they can't escape it, and they want to use you to sacrifice you to a demon so they think that they can get released. They're never going to escape them demons. That's why they can't sleep. Brain just be going and going and going. That's why they can't sleep. And at the end of the day, like I said before, they have to live with themselves. Thank God that you are free. Somebody else is going to be lined up to be their next supply. When we became supplies? We people. My boy JD said that. What the hell is a supply? We people. When did a supply? They're the only ones that think they can make people into a supply, an object. Like, you go to school, you need your school supplies. Paper, book, pencil. When we became a paper, book, pencil? Weak as hell. And the good news is, you're not the knock. You're not the knock. They the ones that are always going to have that Stockholm syndrome. With that demon that possessed them that they was happy to let in. And when they get to that high level of feeling some type of good from what they're getting out of you as a supply and making your life miserable, they be all the way up here. But when you wake up, bro, when you wake up, sis, you should see them. They like this scary little bitty ass puppy in the corner. Its tail between its legs, crying and whimpering and asking, the universe, I guess. Why them? Why them? But they do nothing to fix it. They do nothing to fix it. They want you to be the child. They want you to be the parent. And then they want to do grown-up things with the child and the parent. Make that make access that part. And they want to do grown-up things with the child and the parent that they think that you are, with abuse on top as a charity. I know your girl been gone for a minute, but I'm back with the talk. Keeping things real, because we gotta talk. I got a whole list of videos because I know I've been gone for a minute. The girl had to take care of some things. But I'm gonna break them all down. I'm gonna break it on down. I got my notebook and my notes. But this one was more fresh. I come better when it's something more fresh. But sorry I had to do a take 2. Because I was rushing to get in. But as I said, and as I say in every video, you guys have a blessed one. Have a blessed week. God bless you guys. Your girl, love you guys. And I will be back. I'm trying to be back on Thursday. But your girl is doing what she do. I'm back on the stage, y'all. Back on the stage. Love and life. God is good. With that being said, God bless you guys. Be blessed. Boom, boom. Be blessed.